Liu Ruyan led Lin Xuan deep into a lush yet unnerving phoenix tree grove, where the Yanlu, Nightmare Tower, stood cloaked in writhing branches. The ancient structure was smothered under layers of emerald foliage, its twisted eaves and crumbling walls bathed in perpetual twilight. Bronze bells dangling from the roof clinked in the wind, their dissonant chimes warping into a mangled version of the 18 songs of a nomad flute, a mournful melody that now sounded like whispers from the underworld. Clad in black brocade, Liu Ruyan paused before the tower's moss-covered walls. Her gilded kingfisher feather hairpin glinted coldly as she traced half of the Guangling San, a legendary musical score, into the stone. Each stroke left faintly glowing sigils in the air, as if awakening dormant curses etched into the tower's bone. Lin Xuan stood behind her, clutching the shattered remains of his peachwood sword until his knuckles turned white. "Are we really going in?" he stammered. The Yanlu had been sealed since his great-grandmother's mysterious death, its halls infamous for swallowing generations of the Lin family. Liu Ruyan's voice cut through the gloom. 7 patriarchs dead in 60 years. Your family stole what didn't belong to them. Her hairpin pierced a hidden seam in the wall, revealing a Ming Dynasty artisan's Mark Lu Zigang before a compartment snapped open. The stench of decay surged forth, emanating from a scorched-tail zither, its cracked lacquer oozing black resin. A sudden gust roared through the grove, shaking the trees into a frenzy of creaks and moans that echoed like tormented souls. Then, the illusion began. Rotting guests in moth-eaten finery materialized, their grotesque grins frozen as they raised cups and chanted. To Lin Patriarch's marriage to the Zhao heiress. The hollow congratulations reverberated like a curse. With a flick of her wrist, Liu Ruyan plucked the zither strings. Snakes of bloody vines erupted from the instrument, thorns piercing Lin Xuan's ankles as she hissed. Did your family ever ask Miss Zhao's permission when you stole her fate in 1937? The skeletal bride in the corner lurched to life, her finger bones aimed like daggers at Lin Xuan's forehead. But as the bone touched his skin, the corpse's jaw creaked open, emitting a childlike voice laced with sorrow. "Miss, studied art, Paris." Liu Ruyan froze. For a heartbeat, she saw the ghost of a hopeful young artist, not a sacrificial pawn. Snapping back, she silenced the zither and pried a blood-stained silver coin from her golden gourd earring, embedding it into the skeleton's eye socket. The vision shattered, replaced by a glowing system prompt. Memory Fragment 1, 7 unlocked. This zither, Lin Xuan recoiled, trembling as he recognized the relic. "My great-grandmother's, was carved from your third aunt's femur," Liu Ruyan interrupted coldly. "The Lin family sacrificed their own kin to feed this cursed legacy." Lin Xuan collapsed to his knees, his world unraveling. The woman he'd revered as kind and gentle was a thread in this grotesque tapestry. As Liu Ruyan peeled back centuries of lies, the weight of his family's sins crashed over him like a tidal wave. The nightmare had only just begun.